Hey, Jill Hope here. How's it going today? I wanted to talk to you about something that I think a lot of people get really kind of bent out of shape about, worked up about. And you've been seeing me talk about this a lot lately, which has to do with your money and wealth. And why am I bringing this up so much in a group about living your highest level life? Does that mean that I'm like totally focused on that you've got to have a certain amount of money and all of that? Not at all. But here's the truth. And there's actually two big misconceptions. The title of this is that there's one, but there are two I want to clear up today about money. And it's really, really important if you do want to live your highest and best life that you understand this misconception and you clear it up in your own mind. So here's the deal, is that we cannot, as individuals living in a human body on earth, we cannot live our fullest expression and really be who we were meant to be if we don't have money. Because money allows you to live on this planet and function in this society and learn the things you need to learn and have the experiences you need to have and surround yourself with the things that light you up and fill your soul. And if you are stunted in being able to do any of those things, if you have put yourself in a box financially where you can't do things that your soul is calling out for. And now I'm not talking about, oh, I want this, latest gadget and this thing. I'm talking about things that your heart and your soul are crying out for, are craving, are demanding of you. If you are not able to to take those classes and to have those experiences, you cannot be the fullest expression that you were meant to be. Even Gandhi, I was reading this story about Gandhi, and he had a huge entourage that used to help him. And by all accounts, if you looked at Gandhi, he was a very impoverished man. He wore a little loincloth, and he didn't have a lot. And one of his followers actually remarked once that, gosh, it takes a lot of money to keep Gandhi in poverty. And that's the truth. These people, Mother Teresa, Gandhi, they had access to all the money they needed, which they needed quite a lot to be able to do the work that their soul was calling them out to do. So it's really important that you realize that money is a good thing. In fact, money is actually God in action. It's God expressing in action in the world. Money is currency. The word currency means flow. We are meant for our money to be flowing in order for us to express who we are in this physical universe. We are physical bodies. We are, we have a soul. We're living in a physical body on a physical plane. We need to access physical things, and our society uses money to do that. So very, very important. The other misconception I want to clear up today is that money, we think of it as being out there, and we need to get some because we don't have it. So it's out there and I need to get some money. And it's actually, we have it completely backwards. Money comes from in here. When you are on the vibration of money, so you are vibing wealth, then you see it on the outside. It doesn't go from the outside in. It goes from the inside out. We sometimes think that, oh, a certain job is my source of money. That's on the outside. I need this person to pay, X amount so that I have money. That's on the outside. I need to win the lottery over here in order to have a lot of money. That's on the outside. And it's all left up to chance, right? We have no control over, will I be able to keep my job? Will this person pay me? Will I win the lottery? We don't have control over that. But the truth is that none of those things are your source of money. Your true source is God, the universe, the higher power, whatever you want to call that higher energy that is above all, in all, and through all for us. That's the true source. And that source, you connect to that source from within you. So a really helpful mantra that I have been using around this whole idea of money. And first you've got to get your head around the fact that you do need money. And money is God, and it is love. And it's, when we are using it and accessing it from a place of, to live our highest and best life, that is good. Okay. So first you need to get yourself to that point. When you get there and you realize that your true source is God, and you connect to God from the inside out, and when you connect inside, you see it on the outside. Well, that's a big shift that a lot of us can make. So the way that the tool I've been using that I was about to talk about a second ago, that I'm going to talk about right now, is a mantra I have been using. And the mantra is simply, I am wealth. I am wealth. Say those words with me right now. Just pause for a moment. Bring yourself centered here and just say, I am wealth. Those words have a vibration. It's a high frequency. When you say those words, you line up all of your energy around that same frequency. And here's a self-reflection for you. Write down at the top of a piece of paper, if I were wealth, I would, or as wealth, I will, and write down everything that comes up in response to that question. What are you having, doing, and being if you were wealth? If you truly were wealth in your life, okay? Not that you have wealth, if you are wealth, what would you do? And you might actually have your mind blown a little bit by this exercise. I know I did when I first did it. Some of the things I wrote down, I was like, wow, like this is really interesting that I would write that. So go ahead and do that exercise. You don't want to judge what you're writing down. You don't want to censor it. Just write it down as it comes to you, because we have we're really good at censoring our words and rethinking it and thinking, well, that doesn't make sense, or that's stupid, and then we don't write it down. If it's coming up in response to the question, it's asking to be shown the light of day on the paper. So write it down. And if you get some kind of interesting ones, or ones that you think, wow, that was really surprising, share that in the comments, okay? Because it would just be fun to see what people are writing down. So there's a self-reflection exercise for you today about money and wealth. It may be illuminating, and hopefully you found this helpful in kind of understanding some of these big misconceptions that we do carry, that I believe are blocking the flow of financial abundance for so many people. So that's all I'm going to share for today. Thanks for being with me. Hey, Stephanie, I see you just joined. Glad you hopped in here. Hopefully you can catch the beginning because I'm about done, but it was good to see you and hang out with all of you today. Take care, everyone. Until next time. Bye-bye.